Hello, my name is Eunice Tolu Olatunji, and thank you for watching my video. From the beginning of the week, I started the series on the acquisition of land or compulsory acquisition of land by the government. And I stated the fact that the government has the right to revoke your title on a land for some reason that were mentioned in my video. So if you have not seen those videos, I think you should go back to my video from Monday to know what I've said so far. In my last video, I mentioned the fact that nobody is above the law. Even though the land is vested in the government, there are procedures to revocation of that title. And I mentioned that proper notice has to be issued. What constitutes proper notice are in my previous video, so you have to go back to them and see them. Today, I'll mention another condition that has to be fulfilled after the acquisition of your land, and that is compensation. The government is to pay compensation to the people that have interest in that land. Someone may say that, what if I don't have a registered title, I don't have a C of O? If you are a tenant in the property, you have an interest in that property, and the law requires that for the government to completely take over your land or your property or your interest. To properly take over your interest, they have to pay compensation for that acquisition. In respect to the acquisition for mining or petroleum pipeline, I would say the Mining Act and the Petroleum Act also provide for compensation that should be paid to the owners of the land. In the case of Ferguson and Commissioner for Works and Planning, Lagos State, the Supreme Court held that a tenant has a right and is entitled to compensation. In my next video, I will talk more on this case of Ferguson and the Commissioner for Works and Planning, Lagos State. The owner of the land is entitled to compensation. If you have tenants on the land, they are also entitled to compensation. Where a land is a community land, the governor or the government may pay the community leader on behalf of the community, or they may actually create a trust fund, put the compensation in the trust fund, and apply it for the good of the general community members. In the case of community, if land belongs to community, the government can pay the community leaders on behalf of the community members, or they can even create a trust fund for the benefit of all the members of the community with respect to the land acquired. I hope you've learned something today.